My name's Josh Wagner. I manage the Gleaner Tech van. The Gleaner Tech van is a what I like to call a mobile dealership. We do everything that a dealership would, less the sales side of it. So parts and service support is what we do. Start from Vernon, Texas, and follow the custom cutters from there all the way up to the Canadian border. It's one good thing about the Tech van, we're mobile. So drought, flooding, we got other dealerships that have gave us the green light that we can jump into their dealership at any time. That way we can follow the bulk of the harvesters and keep them guys running. You get an influx of combines, say 50 combines drop into that north central Texas area. You just can't put them on a dealership and expect the dealership to be able to support all those machines, due to the fact that they've got to be taking care of their customers too. You know, it's not if you're going to have a problem, it's when. It's just going to happen. We carry everything on our trailers, from transmissions to unloading augers, tubes, final drives. Our fleet consists of 3 service trucks, a semi and 53-foot van trailer, and then we have a smaller enclosed trailer bumper pull. The Tech van actually started in 1969 as the Gleaner Caravan. I feel like we've set the bar. You know, it was pioneered by Alice Chalmers, and we're trying to carry that on. And a goal that I've set every year is that no combine sets any longer than 6 hours. I've been with the combines relatively my whole life. You know, when the customers will tell you, we can't do this without you, you know, it makes you feel good. One of my favorite things, I guess, is when it does rain and you're slowed down and you can go out and eat, and you can kind of hook up with those customers of different color and visit and talk about, you know, nothing to do with harvesting or what some of their struggles are. You might find out that a lot of the things that they struggle with, that we're probably struggling with the same thing. And it's just an understanding that it's a family, really. I mean, it's an extended family, and generally everybody gets along really well. But that would probably be my favorite part. But we had a customer, and he said, I told him, I said, it's going to take probably 4 hours by the time we travel over there and fix the issue. And we got done, and he looked at his watch and he said, I don't know. He said, it's 3.5 hours. He goes, that's why I run Gleaner combines. He said, because you guys do what nobody else can do. That makes you feel pretty good at the end of the day. I mean, you can have some pretty rough days, but a lot of that stuff makes up for it. The extension goes all the way back to Heston. You know, we've got the engineers that we can call up and talk to when we're seeing things, get information from them. We're the message back to the engineers that maybe this should be done this way, or maybe we should look at this, or we're fighting this, or we're fighting that. And they can get that corrected so fast that way. And it's a trickle-down effect that it doesn't have to affect everybody's combine. We can go look at the ones coming down the line and get those issues resolved, because one thing you don't want, if you have an issue, is it becoming chronic. So the Tech van is instrumental in being the first in line to try to help the efficiency of the machines, the reliability of the machines. It's all about speed and getting the customer back to running in the field. Well, this combines just don't have enough horsepower. Well, not everything's made on horsepower. Yeah, horsepower is important, but reliability is also important. So what if a combine with 700 or 800 horse cuts 15, 20 acres more in a day? I'm going to take the job that we do on the ground. I'm going to take our grain sample. That's what I'm going to be interested in. I'm going to be interested in how long this combine ran in that day. Was I wrenching on it, or was I getting my crop harvested? It's very enticing. I know when guys look at horsepower, I like horsepower too. Horsepower takes fuel. Horsepower means more wear. For the custom cutter, the Gleaner combine though, 35,000 pounds, depending on how it's optioned out. There's nobody else that's even close to that. So for hauling the machine up and down the road, getting into muddy fields, we can get into muddy fields a day or 2 days even before some of the competition can. And that's where you gain. When guys have combines that are 50,000 pounds, oh yeah, they may be able to cut that 15 acres more a day or whatever it is, but in the end, they've also more ground compaction. There's more, we ran for 2 days too before they did. So there's a lot of things that the Gleaner combine offers, and I just think that it goes back to, well, my grandpa had an N7 back in 1979, and we worked on it a lot. And all I can say to that is, technology's changed a lot, we've learned a lot, and we've came a long ways.